YouTube started? Are you commentating?
No, I'm trying to see if it's working. Can somebody go on the live stream and see if it's making the weird noise? Test, 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 test. It's buzzing again? Is it buzzing?
No, it actually sounds good.
Oh, it's not giving the crazy feedback?
No.
It's so moody.
You were just coming through.
All right, good. I can hear it now. The camera's still offline? Oh. Usually if that's at our house, because my daughter unplugs the camera trying to sneak boys in.
Oh, wow.
She's too stupid to know where they all are, though. Blessings of having a 17-year-old.
No.
What are you looking at? Build one of these, right?
Yeah, you gonna build one?
Right. Yeah, but how can all these little teeny towns in Minnesota build these?
Public-private partnerships.
Right.
Yeah.
So we don't have that in Colorado?
Especially in the spring.
Not in the springs and tender. It's not suburban.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be sports.
We don't even have like really significant parks department in the spring.
No, that's the issue. It's like our
Yeah.
infrastructure sucks.
Or like recreation and parks department is bad.
Yep.
When they built John Museum Park, that was like, oh my god, we should invest in a park.
Right.
It was the first park they built since like the
I know.
70s.
It's insane. But you have all this development. It's like tack on a development fee to every single one of those.
Yeah.
Especially the multifamily dwellings, because like what they pay in taxes is so cheap.
Are they gonna put ice on that Woodman Ranch? What is that called? Is that what's called Woodman Ranch? No.
What are you talking about?
Ready?
No. It's a huge development.
Fannie and Lewis?
Meaningless.
They're supposed to put one on the corner, but I think that got axed from the plans.
Oh, really? In that big sports complex?
There's also a plan to potentially turn Grace Best and Monument into one. There's also a plan to turn the roller rink into one. But that's like the it's like, it was on the market for 4.25 and the conversion's like $2 million.
And it's not like the most ideal locale for hockey.
So, I don't know.
Is the mic working?
Yeah, they said it was.
Are you broadcasting?
Huh?
Are you broadcasting? Because the voice
I don't want to. I'd rather them do it. Are they up there?
You should text it. Voice.
Text Tom. Say,
Wait,
Tom,
what if you put broadcast, please?
Junior Canes,
Junior Canes,
North Carolina.
North Carolina. They're cooked. They're fucking out.
No, they're good. They're decent.
Where they ranked in the nation?
Higher than us, because we're last.
There's only 100 so many teams. That's like nothing.
You guys feeling like you're in the wrong spot? Did you tell him? What did he say? He's ignoring us.
TK left. Is he coming down here?
Maybe. My mom says when you were doing the broadcast, the tone of your voice changed about halfway through and you were not enthusiastic.
Never maintain your enthusiasm.
like, oh, we're doing a good job spectating. My mom's like, oh.
Redbird said it was working.
Hello. Is it working? How was dinner?
It was really good.
It was actually really
How
good.
was yours?
Like, we've eaten there before.
Ours is so good.
Around,
The music
around here was
so
kind of,
good,
it
too.
was a little bougier.
Yeah,
Your
Like-
place?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
it was really good though.
Ours was
I'm
like,
gonna pay you with a beverage because I have some in my backpack.
maybe.
Not this one, but I have different beverages.
Can't be bribed easily, but you can be bribed.
I have other things in my.
This is good right now. Thank you.
Okay.
I will let you know.
All right. Well, I have a whole
It was
backpack.
good. The cocktails
I stole them from my mom's refrigerator.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Epic. Amazing.
I
Music
should
was
have.
very good.
What was?
Music was
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then
So what'd you have?
a burger
Okay.
and fries.
You a burger?
But I ate just the meat. I didn't eat the bun. And then I had fries.
Did you eat the bun?
I ate half of it.
All right.
I like a toasted bun. So good.
It was really good.
Rod Brendamore on the bench?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Woo!
Was he on the bench?
Right now.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Which one is he?
Yeah. Yeah. What'd you have? Let me guess. Blackened salmon.
I had a shaved beef sandwich. It was good.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Good work.
Two
Big
drinks.
And two mezcal drinks.
What'd you have? The reuben with veggies?
We had like the large beers again.
Yeah.
They come, they're like all weekend long, they're $5.25 for like a that big around, like a Gerald beer
Like an ice cold beer.
with an iceberg in it.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. Gerald had,
Did he really? He drinks it tremendously. Well, he's had like 4,000 beers. No, he's a beer like in a store. It's like a beer expert.
here we go.
Those are good. Good. Those
Really good.
really good.
All right, if you're listening at home right now, we have a big shout out this evening to Archie and Ron Green in Anchorage, Alaska. They will be celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary this summer on June 19th.
Oh, wow.
The drinks are going out.
Everyone,
Everyone.
and according to Blake, everyone
The whole office is going.
is invited to the party.
Really, Archie and
Blake and Bree have even generously offered to provide the airfare and the hotel.
oh, sweet, I'm going.
I am too. Yes. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right, 50 seconds to go till we're going to get the final game of the weekend underway here
So we need to rest but no
in
lights.
Blaine, Minnesota.
They're gonna call
What's
no
that?
offsides, only
We
penalties.
need to rest and no lights, man.
Only penalties, no offsides. No icing.
Offsides and icing are free for all. 25 seconds to go. We're going to get things underway here in Blaine, Minnesota. It'll be the final regular season game, as far as we know, for your Colorado Rampage, wearing their beautiful blue jerseys with the Colorado across the front. As we talked about earlier today at our lunch, probably the cleanest, best looking uniforms in Colorado of any AAA team. certainly arguable, but not for most of us here from the team in Monument. Rod Brendamore is on the bench tonight for the junior Hurricanes. Yes, the ex-NHLer, his son is a member of the team. We played them earlier this year, I think at least once.
Played them twice.
Yeah, I think twice too. Haven't won one yet.
We have not.
But there's always tonight. Austin Kennedy will get the start in the net. We watched the 18s earlier today. Lost a semifinal game. Great game about 4 hours ago. A 2-1 loss. They had a 1-0 lead into the middle of the game and then just couldn't get that tying goal late.
16s are going to the championship.
16s are going to the championship tomorrow morning. That's exciting because the 16s are a good team right now, overachieving. We'll play 3 17-minute periods, back to the old format. Penalties will be 2 minutes. After last night's game against Stillwater, which was a high school rules game, 2 15-minute periods and a 25-minute third. Greener comes in, taps Kennedy. Now Helen, he's going to skate down there. Gives Kennedy a tap. Marsh, Frazier, Schroeds. Those are your 5 starters for your Colorado Rampage. Moving from your right to your left. If you're watching at home and if you're listening, it's the same thing. We're ready to get underway. Schroeder will take the face-off. Face-off won by Carolina, dumped in deep behind Kennedy. He's going to leave it there. Now he thinks about playing it. Now throws it ahead. Little indecision there by the defense. Frazier fights for it. Now, chance across the middle up to the blue line. Shot blocked. Back out of the zone. Nice block there by Marsh, I believe. May have been Schroeder. Now back to the neutral zone. Got to regroup. Puck comes in to the Rampage zone, back out. Now Carolina will regroup outside of their zone in the neutral. Thrown ahead, tipped off, no icing. Chased down by Green. Green has it. Green battles. Picked up by Carolina. Now Schroeder comes in to help. Now Carolina's going to have it. Top of the circle, across and out of the zone. Tips off the boards, chased down by Helen. Carolina will throw it up along the boards. Already the first change. Schroed's off. Now a chance for Rampage. Here they come. They got to stay on sides. Soper gets back on right before Frazier brings the puck over the line. Into the corner. Now Carolina behind their own net. Back up to the blue line. Can't get it out. Taken over by Soper. And a whistle for an offsides. First stoppage comes at 15:35. Remaining first period, 0-0. Your score from Blaine, Minnesota. Soper in to take the face-off. Cooper Jorg on the left. On the right, Ty Schumer. And behind, Kopecky and Tews. Now held in. Soper lets one go toward the net. Goes wide. Oh, shot off the side by Cooper. Back up for Tews. Tews can't hold it. Goes off his stick. It's a race. Tews has it. Tews throws it back. Picked off by Carolina in the neutral zone. Now chipped into the Rampage zone. Kopecky all over his man. Kopecky roughs him up back into the neutral. Cooper chases it down. Good pressure from George. Turned over. Schumer onside. Schumer tries to break it through. Picked up by Carolina. Now tipped in by Tews. Tews throws it along the boards. Goes back behind the Carolina netminder. Held in at the blue line by Crichton York. Good play there. Almost slipped out. Crichton got it. Now Crichton throws it up to the point. Good pass to Kopecky. Kopecky can't handle it. Has to bat it around behind the Carolina net. Now into the corner. Kopecky holds the blue line. Shot, Spencer. Soft shot. Gloved off the pads by the Carolina goaltender. 14:30 remaining. That is the first shot of the game for either team. 2 minutes, 30 seconds in. First period, 0-0 here in Blaine, Minnesota. Face off to the right of the Canes goaltender. Spencer will take it. Sanborn and Grimberg, your defenders. Spencer throws it forward, now picked up by Carolina. Carolina loses it in the neutral zone. Grimberg throws it across for Spencer, goes under his stick. Oh, Spencer puts a good hit. The boys in blue love it. We got a penalty coming up here. Let's see what this is. It's a cross check.
He hit him, but he didn't cross check.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so either. They're going to take Spencer on a 2-minute minor for a cross check at 14-13 in the first period. I think we all agree he hit him, but that's a soft call. Generally, very good refereeing. Jenny Helen agrees it's a soft call. Face off will go to the right of Kennedy. The PK team in for Colorado. McCarter's going to take the face-off. He's got Walnut on his left and Sanborn. Now, top of the circle. Oh! Tipped and it goes in. It's a goal for Carolina on the power play. 6 seconds in. That puck changed direction through a whole lot of traffic at 14:06. It's 1-0 Carolina. This is going to be a big moment now coming up. Carolina's had their way with Colorado this year. And the games have not exactly been close. Strange puck there off the face-off. Got tipped. And now Schroeder takes the face-off. It's won by Carolina. Shipped back into the neutral zone. Dumped deep. No icing. Back behind the Carolina net. Now up along the boards. Oh, nice backhand pass for Carolina. Here they come. Twos holds his man outside. Or Frazier. Frazier holds his man out. Goal. Kennedy slid over there. Carolina unmarked. It's 2-0 now. 13:45 into the game. Excuse me, 13:45 remaining. First period. I think everybody's in shock right now a little bit. Flat play is not going to cut it tonight for Colorado. Soper takes the face-off. It's drawn back and picked up by Kopecky. He chips it ahead. Now back into the neutral zone, dumped in deep, and it's offside on the Rampage. Face-off will come into the neutral zone, right in front of us. Soper, ready. A quick 2-0 lead for Carolina. Kind of unexpected. We're all in shock a little bit. The games have not been close, but they've at least been competitive early on. Now Carolina onside. Bottom of the circle, down he goes, no call. Everybody looked for the hand. We've seen that called as a trip before. Now it's chipped out of the zone. Carolina has to tag up, they do. Back to center ice, dump deep, no icing. Kennedy back. Kennedy has it, fumbles it for a second, now turns it over. Nope, goes back along the boards for Grimberg. Grimberg throws it up for Schumer. Schumer can't get it out, fired back in by Carolina. Goes behind Kennedy. Chased down by Sanborn. Now Jorg comes in. Loose puck goes off the stick of a Carolina Hurricane. And then back up to the blue line, held in. Dumped around Kennedy. Jorg misses on the backhand, tries to get it out, and held in by Carolina. Now skated out by Jorg. Jorg is pickpocketed. Tough one to skate that out, but he did a good job there. Carolina wants a full change. Loose puck in the corner. Thrown ahead for Schumer. Schumer chips it out. They've got an icing hand up. They'll call it. It's clean ice. Definitely 6-7 there. Could have called it, could have not called it. If the ice was a little dirtier, that would have stopped before it got to the goal line. Instead, the puck comes 200 feet down, back to the Rampage zone to the right of Kennedy. McCarter will take the face-off. He's got Walnut on the left, Frazier on the right, Green and Casa. Shot goes wide in the net, into the corner. Now loose puck behind the Rampage net, batted up to the front, to the blue line. Blue line. Shot goes off Casa, back behind Kennedy. Picked up by Carolina. Back up to the blue line. Now shot, tipped in front, dangerous play there. Green got a stick on it, luckily it went wide. And now loose puck, here's a race. McCarter, and Casa. McCarter lets it rip, goes off the defender's stick behind the net. McCarter had help there, he could have possibly gone to Casa. Took the shot instead. Here comes Carolina back the other way. Taken away by Green. Good play. Green chips it off the boards. Not hard enough. Now it gets out. Loose puck in the neutral zone. Carolina swarming on it right now. Colorado's got to get busy. Loose puck. Shot! Oh man, it went off Green's stick. That was dangerous. Fluttered up in the air and wide of the net. Now back up to the point. Here comes Carolina. Shot! Loose puck save. And we've got a penalty coming up. Let's see what we got. It's a slash. It'll be a 2-minute minor. Waiting to see.
Cody?
It's so hard because they don't have linesmen out here.
Yeah.
It is going to be Cody Green going to the box on a 2-minute minor. We cannot get in the box right now, down 2-0. We're all confused because the two referees are wearing the orange stripes. And if you're doing a 2-man crew, no pun intended, you should not have the stripes on. Shot! Gets tipped in front of Kennedy, goes over his shoulder through a lot of traffic, and it's 3-0 Carolina. And right now, Rampage is shocked like the rest of us. What's going on?
Come on, boys.
56 seconds into the game, it's 3-0 Carolina. Goal comes at 11:04 remaining. Cole calls a timeout, and that's probably advised. I mean, it has been another slow start here. Deflected pucks, pucks not cleared out. So at 11:04, it's 3-0 Carolina. Coach Cole takes the timeout. Team over at the boards. Time to show some pride here. Last game, potentially, of the season for the boys in blue. Let's see how they respond. Got to find some pride. Schroed's in to take the faceoff. He's got Marsh on the right. Helen on the left, Sanborn and Grimberg, your defenders. Another draw won by Carolina. Chipped out by Sanborn into the neutral zone. Now onside again for Carolina. Grimberg tries to fire it back the other way. It goes behind Kennedy. Out in front! Oh boy, good tie up there. I couldn't see who that was. It may have been Marsh. It was. Marsh tied up the defender. Prevented a one-timer. Here comes Carolina. Inside the circle. Shot. Save Kennedy. Now whipped out. This should die. It will. No icing. Waved off by the forward official. Back behind the net comes Carolina. Oh, loose puck. Oh, what a chance for Marsh. He almost got in too tight. And this should be icing the other way on Carolina. It will be. Marsh was right in front of the crease. That puck somehow popped right in front of him. He picked it up, but he really didn't have much room against the Carolina goaltender. Never really got a shot off. Face off to the left of the Carolina goaltender at 10:13 left, 3-0 Carolina. Soper in to take the face off. Soper holds it in the corner. Now tied up along his feet. Carolina has it, throw it up along the boards. Colorado tries to get it back to the blue line. Now a turnover shot! Saved by the Carolina goaltender. Easy save there, he just bodied up. Now Soper tries to hold it in. Here comes Carolina back the other way. Frazier ties his man up. Good job by Frazier. Holds his ground. Great job by Liam there. Puck's thrown out, no icing. Back down to the Carolina zone. Taken behind their goaltender. Good pressure from Schumer. Now loose puck up along the boards. Here's a chance for Carolina. Shot! Save Kennedy, no rebound. Stoppage at 9:27 remaining. Face-off will be to the left of Kennedy. Again, very confusing. We've got two officials wearing their orange stripes. Shot through traffic, changes direction. Great save, Kennedy, and a goal. Made the first save and then popped out. Now Kennedy's going to skate this off. He's frustrated. Ask me how I know. 4-0 Carolina, 9:20 remaining first period. Carolina has had our number all year. This is probably the most dominant performance so far. Schroeder in to take the face-off, back at center ice. Helen on his left. Schroeder drew it to the side. Helen couldn't handle it. Now Sanborn, right in front of us, chipped in by Carolina, inside the circle. Now knocked down is Grimberg. Schroeder fights for it in the corner. Schroeder chips it up to Helen. Helen chases down the Carolina player. Should have been a high stick, no call. Grimberg has it, throws it back along the boards for Helen. It's going to be icing the other way. Good idea. Looking to hit Marsh. Just a little bit out of his reach. Rampage wants a change. Green back in on defense. Soper will take the face-off. He's got Cooper on his right. Back up to the blue line. Shot! Man, I don't know how he saw that. Kennedy, good save off the pad. That was from the blue line through about 6 players. We had a great view of it. Now Carolina sets up in front of the net. Top of the circle, now to the point. Shot from the circle, changes direction again. There've just been too many bodies in front of the net. Carolina out in front, off of Kennedy. Now back behind the net. Loose puck, top of the circle, picked up by Schumer. Schumer skates it behind Kennedy. Schumer with a little bit of speed. Throws it up long, held in nicely by Carolina. Good job, Green will chase it down behind the net. Green has it. Green below the circle. Nice pass up in front. That's for Schumer. Schumer's got Cooper with him. Now picked off Soper. Soper, top of the circle. Thought about leaving it back for Jordan. Oh man, Schumer got drilled. Goes down, pops right back up. Gotta love that about Ty. He's tougher than a boiled owl. Now Carolina back the other way into the neutral zone. Picked up by Toozy. Toozy has it. Nice move, Toos. Toos gets drilled. That's going to be a penalty against Carolina. And it's interference, the call. It'll be a 2-minute minor against Carolina for interference at 7:33 remaining first period. Oh man, Rampage in desperate need of a goal, trailing 4-0. Face off to the left of the goaltender. Schroeder's going to take it. Green and Frazier, your defenders. Helen and Marsh, your wings. Now we wait. Conversation with the coach for Carolina. Everything's good. Puck drawn back for Rampage. Up to the point. Green has it. Green back across for Frazier. Frazier down deep. Now, chance for Colorado. Shot! Goes off the goaltender's pad into the corner. Now a fight for it. Carolina has it. They're going to skate it out. Colorado has to regroup. They do. Here comes Carolina the other way, though. Frazier will chase it into the corner. Frazier rubbed off the puck. Now picked up by Schroeder. Schroeder tries to chip it out. No go. Frazier overskates it. Frazier brings it back around behind Kennedy. 1:25 remaining, man advantage. Colorado back into the neutral zone. Now Helen. Helen tries to beat his man, loses the puck. Puck will bounce out into the penalty box. Schroeder with a little shove there. And we have a stoppage. 1:15 remaining in the man advantage for Colorado. A power play that started off really well has faltered now. Face off in the neutral zone. Drawn back. And now carried in by Cooper. Cooper has it. Goes back behind the Carolina net. Now Kopecky throws it forward. Colorado has it. Cooper throws it along the boards. Picked up by Soper. Now picked up by Carolina. Thrown forward. Jorg will gather that up. Throws it over to Kopecky. Stretch pass. Goes off of McCarter. No icing. Back behind the Carolina goaltender and out of play. Face-off will stay in the Carolina zone with 43 seconds remaining in the man advantage. 6:16 first period, 4-0 Carolina. Soper wins the face-off. Goes across for Kopecky. Here's a pass picked off by Carolina. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. Out in front, here's a chance. Shot! Save! Kennedy goes off his glove. Big save. Didn't know where it went after it went off his glove. Now a 3-on-1 the other way. Up for Kopecky. Kopecky loses it. He's got McCarter. Throws it in front. Nobody there but Red. Oh, what a chance. 15 seconds in the man advantage. Chipped in by McCarter. Goes off the netting. Face-off comes out of the zone where the pass originated. 10 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Rampage. 5:43 left, first period, 4-0 Carolina. We'll take the face-off right in front of us here in the neutral. Spence will take it. York to his left. McCarter to his right. Drawn back for Grimberg. Grimberg chases it down. Grimberg held his own. Good job by Grimberg there. It looked like the Carolina player might take that away. Then he gets some help from Spencer. Now Spencer's going to carry it out. Stretch pass, and it's offside as the Carolina player jumped out of the penalty box into the zone. So we'll take the face-off outside of the Rampage zone. 5:27 left, first period.
What? I think she might have gone back. Do you know what's going on?
Spencer will take the face-off. Drawn back originally for Rampage, trying to get it out. Now they do. It's offside. Nope. Linesman says it stays in. Chased down here by York. York. Nice stretch pass, gets chipped in and out of play. That'll be in the neutral zone.
Is there a trainer here?
5:08. First period. Face off. Just outside the Rampage zone. Spencer will stay in and take it again. No, they're going to go center ice maybe. Yeah. Pass originated from center ice, so they're going to go there. Spencer will take it. York on his left. McCarter on his right. Sanborn and Grimberg, your defenders. Drawn back to Grimberg. Grimberg throws it ahead. Picked up by McCarter. McCarter throws it in deep. Now chases it. Down behind the Carolina net. Up along the boards. Loosely thrown out. And now deep into the Rampage zone, it's Grimberg. Carolina holds it in. Now a shot, soft shot, maybe a pass. Shot goes high over Kennedy, over the crossbar, over the glove. Picked up by Carolina on the other side. Loose puck goes behind Kennedy. It's going to be picked up there by Sanborn. Sanborn, nice pass forward, picked up by McCarter. McCarter loses the puck, now goes back for it, picked up by Carolina. They'll hold it in their own zone and regroup. Back behind their own net. York puts some pressure on, now thrown ahead, picked up by Tuzzi. Tuzzi throws it off the glass. Onside Carolina, shot off the stick of Tuz into the netting. 4:04 left, first period. Boy, this is one of those rinks where you got to be careful if you're sitting on the sides, which we are. There's no netting, which is amazing, as long as the puck doesn't come soaring out and you're busy texting, which Mrs. York was doing right now. Here comes Colorado the other way. Helen has it. Helen over the blue line. Held in by Marsh, now dumped into the corner. Chased down by Helen. Helen has it. Helen throws it back up to the blue line, but it's picked off. Carolina coming the other way. It's a 1-on-2. Kennedy will leave it there. Now bats it behind him. Up for Helen. Helen has it. Helen should skate this out, but throws it forward into the neutral zone. Picked off by Carolina. There's a deep shot. They want to change for the defenseman who threw it deep. Into the corner. Helen has it. Helen, stretch pass. Nobody there but Red. Back on side, Carolina tags up, picked up by Schroeder. Schroeder reverses direction. Good play by Schroeder. Schroeder throws it into the corner. Now out. There's a race for it. Carolina's going to win it. It was Schroeder and Smith for Carolina. Fired back behind. Carolina wants more change. Here's a chance. Helen gets it out of the zone into the neutral zone. Carolina player goes down. Here it comes from Marsh. Marsh into the zone. Marsh rubbed off. It was Marsh against the entire team for Carolina. Now Soper. Soper behind the net. Soper into the circle. Soper. Soper throws it off the boards, and it should be cleared, and instead it bats up into the bench. And we have a stoppage at 2:28 remaining first period. Faceoff will stay in the Carolina zone. On the chipped puck. Into the bench. Soper will take the faceoff. He's got Jorg on his left. Defenders are Sanborn and Grimberg. Puck rifles around behind the Carolina net, chipped out. Picked up by Sanborn. Miscommunication there. Two Colorado players. Now Grimberg. Grimberg. Good play there. Who was that? That was Casa. Casa with a nice play. Back check. Took the puck away. Now back behind Kennedy. Casa, nice move. Casa along the boards. He's got Jorg with him. Jorg stays on sides. Good play by Cooper. Saw it was going to be delayed, held it up. Now if Cooper skates back into the neutral zone. Carolina the other way, it's a 2-on-1. Carolina tries to take a shot. It's whiffed on by Smith. Now thrown back across the middle. Bad pass, save Kennedy. Woo! Man, that was dangerous. That went right top of the circles up to the blue line. Carolina jumped on that and shot it. 1:36 remaining. First period, 4-0. Yes. I sadly said 4-0. End of the first period. Face off inside the Rampage zone. Spencer has it. He fires it up. Kept in nicely by Carolina. Now a chance for Rampage to get it out. Walnut has it. Walnut dumps it deep. Good thing because it looked like Kopecky was going to jump offside. Thrown back up to the blue line underneath the stick of Spencer. And here comes Carolina back into the zone. Now chipped out. Picked up by McCarter. McCarter will throw it up to the defender for Carolina. Backhanded in easily. 1 minute remaining first period. Puck fired along the boards for Walnut. Walnut has it. Now Walnut loses it. Carolina picks it up. Bottom of the circle. Out in front. Shot! Boy, that was open. Goes over the crossbar into the glass. Now back to the blue line. Shot through traffic. Blocked. Good block by Spencer. Now Spencer will pick it up behind the net. 38 seconds remaining first period. Colorado hanging on by a thread. Pass out in front. Goes under McCarter's stick. Having a hard time clearing it now. Back behind the net. Kopecky has it. Fires it back the other way, but it's blocked behind. Now out in front. Shot! Blocked. I think that was Twos who got a piece of it. Back to the neutral zone. Chased down by Walnut. Chipped off, no icing. 12 seconds remaining first period. Kopecky will fire it out. Turnover. Kopecky turned it over. Shot save. Kennedy, 2 seconds left first period. Across. Oh, man. Carolina had so many chances there in the last 3 minutes. Somehow it's still 4-0. Teams will switch ends back to the bench to talk about Coach Cole having a word. Now Gerald walking by. Gerald going down to the other end. Always looking for the offensive side. Looks like Twos might be injured. No, it's Schumer. Oof. Schumer being helped off the ice by Twos and Jed. And he's going to go to the locker room. That's a big loss for Colorado with the speed. It looked like he had both feet on the ice, so not sure if it's a lower body or upper body, but Schumer off to start the second period, trailing 4-0. Teams will switch sides. Rampage now attacking from your left to your right. 17 minutes, about to start the second. There is plenty that's offensive about this game. For those of you watching at home, I hear you. And I don't disagree. Face off back to center ice. Schroeder can't win it. Drawn back by Carolina. Across front of their own netminder. Now Carolina, so patient. Bring it out. Schroeder will chase it down. Here comes Carolina onside. Shot gloved by Kennedy. And face off in the Rampage zone. Didn't take them long, 17 seconds to get the first shot off of the second period in the Rampage zone. Face off to the left of Kennedy. It's drawn back for a minute. Now Green has it. Green throws it up along the blue line. Tries to get chipped up by Helen. Here comes Carolina again. Just grinding along the boards. Carolina really done a great job of keeping in those pucks when we try to chip them out. Long shot, save. Kennedy from the blue line. Out in front again. Carolina. Batted aside before it gets to the net. Here comes Rampage. Now they're going to turn it over. Helen had it. Helen hits his man against the boards. Back behind Kennedy, picked up by Green. Green throws it ahead. Tries for the stretch pass for Marsh. Carolina was all over that. Now Schroeder beaten. Now Frazier beaten right in front for the one-timer for Carolina. Somehow Colorado gets away with it. Uh-oh. Somebody got rocked. Schroeds gets drilled inside the Rampage zone. Play goes on. Schroeds has got to come off. He got rocked. Legit hit. Schroeds to the bench. Looks like he's okay. Long puck down the ice, should be icing the other way, and it will be. Back into the Carolina zone. Schroeds on the bench. Looks to be okay, but a bell rung. To the right of the Carolina goaltender. Soper will take it. York on his right. Jorg on his left. Grimberg and Sanborn, your defenders. 15:25 remaining, second period, 4-0 Carolina. Puck drawn back to Colorado. Colorado out in front, nobody there but a red jersey. Now Carolina's going to skate it out the other way. Yorkie takes the puck away. Nice play by York. York brings it onside. York into the zone, now rubbed off. Carolina will fire it back around and get it out. Carolina clears the zone over neutral ice. Now a change. Picked up by Colorado and held in at the blue line. Now to the point. Shot! Glove! Oh man, it went off Kennedy's glove. Loose puck. Punched in, and it's 5-0 at 14:49. Second period. It's grim right now. 5-0 to score, Carolina, and a real disappointing game considering how well they've played this team earlier this year. The game was always in question, at least into the third. Not the case tonight. Colorado trailing 5-0. 14:30 remaining second period. Fired up along the boards and over the glass by Twos. We'll have a stoppage. Face-off will be in the Rampage zone. to the left of Kennedy. Spencer will take it. He's got twos on the left. Drawn back by Carolina. Another face-off win. Shot blocked. Now top of the circle. Now shot from the point. Off the pad of Kennedy and into the corner. Now into the neutral zone. Here's a chance for McCarter. Can't beat his man. Carolina has to hold. They do. Great job by Carolina. The hustle to get back on sides is impressive. And at what point do the boys have to realize they're going to have to fight back? And that's a soft icing call. That puck barely fluttering down across the goal line. Not really chased hard by the Carolina player. We have a stoppage back into the Rampage zone, this time to the right of Kennedy. We'll let Schroeds come back in. Good to see him back out there. He'll take the face-off. Schroeder can't win it. Drawn back to the point. Shot. Blocked in front. Doesn't make it to the net. Picked up by Carolina. Now some physical play from Greener out in front. Ooh, that was dangerous. He was tied up there in front by Frazier. Had a good play on the man, setting up Cam. Here we go. Here's a chance for Marsh. Marsh, maybe he'll get one back here. Too fast by Carolina. Marsh chipped that puck ahead, had ahead of steam, but Carolina too quick. Now a stretch pass, picked up by Colorado and onside. Here comes Schroeder. Schroeder throws it in front. Tried to hit Marsh. Bounced up in the air. Now Carolina back the other way. Picked up by Helen. Helen, front of the net. Throws it for Green. Green carries it into the neutral zone. Now back across for Frazier. Frazier tries to dump it deep. It's going to go the other way. Should be icing against Carolina. Wow, I would have waved that one all day. Oh, that was crazy. Colorado was right on that puck right before it went over the goal line. Not going to complain, but some weak officiating right there. Back into the Carolina zone at 12:53, 5-0 Carolina. Face off to the right of the goaltender. Rimmed out and now chased down by Carolina. Kennedy waits for the puck. It's going to go wide. That's icing. Whew, that was one of those plays where do you come out and play it if you're the goaltender, or do you let it go?
That's a tough choice.
It is a tough choice. Megan agrees. In this case, he made the right choice based on what the officials have called so far. Face-off back to the Carolina zone. We'll do it all over again. To the right of the goaltender. Soper. I mean, right now Colorado's winning 5% of the face-offs. Loose puck in front for Walnut. Popped up in the air. Tough play for him. Oh man, Walnut's stick went 15 feet in the air. Now back behind the net, held in by Colorado. Loose puck under the feet of Cooper. McCarter elbows his man. Shot! Oh, what a save. Soper let one rip in front of the crease. That was a great play by the goaltender for Carolina. Colorado showing some life. Battle in the corner, now picked up by Carolina. Thrown forward. Now Carolina's going to break it out. Here they come over center ice. Full change for Carolina. The entire team changed there. McCarter tried to throw it forward for Cooper. And now Carolina back in. Man, they are all over it like piranhas on raw meat. Back behind Kennedy. Into the corner. Soper fights for it. Now back up to the blue line. Loose puck held in by Carolina. Inside the circle, across. Under the stick. Or man, that was point blank. Now loose in the circle. Carolina. Carolina holds it. Right now looking like a Carolina power play, which it is not. Loose puck. What a save. Kennedy. Shot. Save. Goes wide. Now Carolina back the other way. McCarter puts pressure on. Shot. Goes wide of the net. Maybe tipped by a defender. Top of the circle. It's all Carolina right now. Here they come. Top of the circle. Shot. Tipped. Over the crossbar. Colorado cannot get this out of the zone. Shot goes wide of Kennedy to his right. Good hard hit by McCarter. Now picked up by Carolina. Colorado's got to be exhausted. McCarter has it. He's going to get this out of the zone, and now it'll go deep enough for a change. Picked up by Soper. Good play by Soper behind the Carolina net. Soper into the corner. Batted around by Carolina and out of the zone, but a much needed change from Colorado. Chipped back in by Casa. 10:20 left, 5-0 Carolina. Loose puck, held into the zone. Right now tied up along the boards, right in front of the blue line. Kopecky seals it outside the blue line. Loose puck comes out. Now we've got a whistle. I think it looked like the official was blowing the whistle, yeah, because he didn't think the puck was moving. Now the errant stick gets sent back to the Rampage bench. Face off outside the Carolina zone at 10:03 remaining. Rampage trailing 5-0. Puck goes back behind the Carolina net. Now into the corner. Casa's there. Kopecky has to retreat. Here comes Carolina the other way. Taken away by Kopecky. Nice play by Chris. Onside for York. Turned back over to Carolina. Good push there by Spencer. Here comes Carolina the other way. Toozy's got to get there. Tooze does a good job. Puck in front. Couldn't tell if Kennedy got a piece of that or if it never made it. Puck stays in the Rampage zone. Now Carolina's shot paddled aside by Kennedy. Slapped behind the net, picked up in the corner by Carolina. Now rifled out. It goes off the glove of the defender for Carolina and then fired back in. They just barely got back on side. So no offside, picked up by Tooze. Tooze pressured in the corner. Now fired off the boards by Kopecky, picked up by Helen. Helen has it. He's got Casa with him. Casa stays on side. Helen lets a shot go, but it's blocked and covered. Helen chased down the rebound. Goaltender covers it. 8:52 remaining. Faceoff will be in the Carolina zone. 5-0. The score in what is so far the most lopsided game of the Tier 1 playoffs. Now Cole wants an explanation. The coaches have some words. Looks pleasant.
This is play.
There was a discussion maybe about zamming or about what Cole and the other coach had for dinner. I hear Cole had the shellfish. Nothing better than shellfish in Minneapolis. Puck won by Carolina, back into the neutral zone. Here they come. Nice move the other way, but it's picked up by Schroeder. Schroeder tries to throw it in. Stopped by Carolina, now held on side. Back into the Carolina zone, no icing. Chased down by Marsh. Marsh, good pressure behind the Carolina net. Boys in blue love it. Marsh got a piece of this player. Now Helen. Helen's got to chase it down. Good play there by Frazier. Frazier defends the Carolina player. Into the corner they go. Carolina in the corner. Chipped up to the blue line. Across. Carolina, top of the circle. Shot wide. Carolina was there. The winger was there to tip it in, but it went too far to his right. Now picked up by Rampage. Chance for Helen to chip it out. He can't. Another good hold. Some great holds here by Carolina. Now the boys in blue will chip it out. Regroup, and a stretch pass tipped into the zone. Frazier will chase this down. Frazier has it. Throws it up for Schroeder. Schroeder up for Marsh. Marsh has it. Marsh uses his body. Good play by Carolina. They rub Marsh off the puck. Now Schroeder, right in front of us. Schroeder chips it deep. Nice play by Marsh and Schroeder. They're going to change. On for Colorado comes Jorg and Soper. Here comes Carolina the other way. Shot. Save Kennedy. Good positioning there by the goaltender. 7:12 left. I think they're talking about skipping the ZAM because we got such a late start. Face off inside the Colorado zone. Shot! Tipped in front, shot! Save, Kennedy, man, that's a great save. 1, 2, 3 in a row. A lot of pressure from Carolina. Good saves. Face off will stay in the Rampage zone. It'll be to the right of the boys in blue. Soper will take it. Soper ready. Puck drop. Face off won by Carolina. Carolina turns and fires. Doesn't make it through. Picked up by Soper. Soper skates it out. Now Soper turns it over. Having a hard time getting this out of our own zone. There's a good hit on Jord by one of the Carolina players. Both guys go down. Now Carolina back on side. Thrown across the circles and into the corner. Loose puck in front. Good defensive play. Now turn shot. Save Kennedy. Oh man. Quick sneaky shot. Back behind him. Now top of the circle. Colorado overskates it. Now they chip it out. Should be no icing. They're going to waive this. That's a good call. Dirty ice at 6:23 remaining second period. Picked up by Colorado. Now forward. Under the stick of Walnut. Walnut wants off. He's been out there a while. Grimberg brings it in, but it's offsides. And Grimberg looks disappointed. So another stoppage. Second period, Colorado trailing 5-0 on a barrage of early goals. Spencer in to take the faceoff. McCarter to his right, Jord to his left. Defenders are Kopecky in twos. Puck comes up over center ice. Here comes Carolina. Outside the circle. Driven wide, thrown in front. Loose puck. Now picked up by McCarter. McCarter's going to skate it out. Yorkie tries to pick it up. York has it. Now it goes the other way. No icing. Chased down by Twos. Twos fires it into the corner. Back to Twos. Behind Kennedy. Up to York. York can't get it out. Now Carolina overskates it. Good play by York. Here's a one-on-one the other way. It's McCarter. McCarter tries to take a shot just inside the blue line. Carolina gets a stick on it. Now a loose puck held in by Colorado. Nice job there. Batted backhand by McCarter. Behind the Carolina goaltender. Thrown up along the blue line. There should be icing the other way. And it will be. Wasn't sure for a minute. Hard to see right up against the boards in front of us. Couldn't tell if that was tipped. Faceoff will stay in the Carolina zone with 5:14 remaining. We'll get that first line out there again. Schroeder take the faceoff. Marsh on the right. Helen on the left. Green and Frazier, your defenders. Faceoff. Goes at the feet of Schroeder. Now it's won by Carolina. They're going to skate it out of the zone. Here they come right in front of us. Goes across the blue line and offside. Good call. It's one of those plays where there was just enough pushing from Colorado to get the player offside before the puck crossed the line, and the faceoff will stay in the neutral zone. Carolina wins another one. About 90% faceoff wins so far for Carolina in the game, and could be a big reason why the score is so lopsided. 5-0 with 4:45 left, second period. Here comes a chance for Colorado. It's chased down by Marsh. Marsh has Schroeder with him. Goes off of Marsh's stick. Oh, that's a penalty, and they're going to call that. Marsh gets hit from behind. Here's a chance for Colorado, and Helen buries it. Oh, baby, on the delayed penalty. Going against Carolina, Helen finds the puck in front of the crease and buries it at 4:29 remaining second period. It's 5-1 in favor of Carolina. Nice shot by Helen. That puck just found his way. So 5-1, a glimmer of hope for Colorado. That'll wipe out the penalty. It was a delayed penalty with the goal scored the chance to bring the extra skater on with the goaltender off. Didn't have an impact. It's just a good play by Helen. Face-off won again by Carolina. Drawn back into their zone. Now stretch pass up. Now turned over. Here's a chance dumped in deep by Sanborn into the corner. Chased down. Now Jord. Now up along the boards. It's going to be Carolina coming out with this one. Here they come with a head of steam. It's Lynch. Lynch goes across. Just a little too far. Good looking pass there. Sanborn will fight for it. Throws it up along the boards. Cooper has it. Cooper knocks his guy down. Good play by Cooper. Using that 190-pound frame. What do we got here? A penalty? Oh, really? I cannot believe this. I want to see what this call is going to be. All right, no penalty. Very strange. I don't know what the whistle was. Nobody knows. Shot, blocked, comes back into the neutral zone. So strange. Ooh, shot. Good ripper by Soper. Goes over the crossbar. Soper again in front. Good save by the Carolina goaltender. Now fired back up along the board. Still trying to understand what happened there. We may have been an equipment malfunction. Here comes Carolina's shot. Save Kennedy. Oh man, on a little breakaway. Kept in by Carolina, dumped deep. That may have saved whatever chance Colorado has. Puck goes to the left. And now turned over to Carolina. Chipped ahead by Colorado. Here comes Soper. Soper has a man to beat. Soper's got him. He's got McCarter with him. Soper tries to go to McCarter. And it goes behind the net. Good defensive play by Carolina. Loose puck. Batted off the boards. Back for Grimberg. Grimberg gets knocked down. Now we've got a whistle. I think it's offsides. Still trying to figure out what that call was earlier.
His helmet wasn't snapped.
It was an equipment issue.
Like it came off.
Got it. Equipment issue, which is what it was. Face-off will stay in the neutral zone. To the left of the Carolina goaltender with 2:48 remaining. 5-1 in the second period, Carolina. Puck fired along the boards right in front of us. Great action. Now, Carolina with a chance across. Oh, the pass just missed. A beautiful play. Now up for Colorado. Here they come. It's Kopecky. It's Spencer. Shot outside the net for a second, maybe. But no. Tipped ahead. Can't be held in. Tough puck for Kopecky. Hughes will dump it deep. No icing. Teams won't change. Puck stays deep inside the Carolina zone. Good pressure from Walnut. Now, overskated by Carolina, but they're going to get it out. They do. Here it comes, a 2-on-1 the other way. Carolina onside. Fires, shot wide. Now, picked up by Cooper. Cooper's got the equipment issue fixed. Here's a chance. It's a chance for Walnut. Oh, Walnut lost it, but onside. Here comes Kopecky. Shot! Kopecky went 5-hole. Oh, man, what a fortuitous bounce. Your word of the day.
Fortuitous bounce?
Fortuitous. Kopecky picked that up and let it rip, aiming for the 5-hole. Goes off the pad. Save Carolina. Face off in the zone. 1:48 left. Second period. Here comes Carolina. They win the face off. Again, 90% roughly face-off wins for Carolina. Now kept in nicely by Carolina. Taken away on the back check by Frazier. Frazier! Now we've got a penalty coming up. And I think it's going to be a hook against Frazier. And it will be. So a little premature with the nice play. It'll be hooking on Frazier, a 2-minute minor at 1:29 remaining, second period. 5-1 in favor of Carolina. Be a great time for a shorty. Face off, taken by Helen. Helen has it. Helen skates it up, throws it into the neutral zone, picked up by Carolina. Carolina will settle it. Now back into the neutral over center ice. They chip it in deep. It's chased down by Schroeder and Grimberg. Grimberg fires it along the boards. It hits somebody. It didn't get out. Now Carolina shot. Save! Oh, and a whistle came early. It was a rebound.
Blake sent out the definition of fortuitous.
Oh, I saw it. Face off in the Colorado zone. Someone has too much time on their hands. Here comes Carolina. Carolina to the point. Now over to the top of the circle. Back to the point. Here's a chance. Now back top of the circle. Other side shot save. Kennedy into the corner. Picked up by Carolina. Carolina skates it through. Nobody picks him up. Now they do. Shot save. Kennedy off the blocker. Good save there. It was point blank. Now back to the point. We've got a penalty coming up, and it's going to go against Carolina. It's a cross check. And the teams will play 4-on-4 for 1:03. Then Rampage goes on the power play. We're going to have to take a minute to extrapolate this one. Second word of the day. Please don't look it up. If you already know it, send your answers. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, they're going to call a cross check. A lot of confusion here. We thought it was a cross check on Carolina because it took forever for them to blow the whistle. Now Cole wants an explanation. It's a 5-on-3 at 32.4 seconds left. Now a discussion. It almost feels like they called the wrong team here. No, they're going to go with it. So at 32.4 left, second period, 5-1 in favor of Carolina, and I'm afraid it could be 6-1 shortly. Face off to the right of Kennedy. Let's see what he's got here. Back up to the point. Shot! Save. He saw that one all the way. Reading your text now. Keep them coming, folks. Good entertainment. We need all we can get right now. We do know right now that Blake is enjoying his time in Scottsdale with Bree. Oh, and Carson, sorry. Now a chance across. There's a shot save. Kennedy with the glove. Feels like Kennedy's putting this one right now on himself, saying, we're going to get out of this, guys. Hey, Carson, go to your own room. Face off. Stays in the Rampage zone to the left of Kennedy. Oh, back up to the point. Almost out, but not. Now top of the circle. 5-on-3 here. Across under the stick. Man, that was a good one-timer shot. Chance to get out. It doesn't. Oh, man, off of Kennedy's right pad into the corner. And that'll do it for the second period. And they get a reprieve. Chance to regroup, catch your breath. Get a drink of water. Have an orange slice. Have a chiclet. Third word of the day is chiclet. I realize that's an old-timer word.
Oh, no. I know chiclet.
But you're old.
That's true.
I miss those things.
Touche.
You miss chiclets?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're good, but the flavor only lasts like,
2 seconds.
yeah, 10 seconds.
That's why we call them TKs.
I like having my own chiclets, actually. I don't want to lose them. So teams are going to talk about this. Carolina bench is just saying, do what you've been doing. You're schooling them right now. Hopefully right now the Rampage boys are like, this is it, guys, our last period for this season, barring some weird invite in the next 3 weeks. Cole has a couple words with Austin, recognizing it's still a 5-on-3 for 21 more seconds. Then it's a 5-on-4 for a minute, roughly about a minute and 8. Can you check my math, please, AJ? Ruined my plans too, buddy. All right, about to get the third period underway. Again, Rampage. Official has a talk over there. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on right now. Again, it's still like offsetting that the officials are wearing the orange bands around their arms when it's a two-man crew.
Boys, can you figure that out?
Okay, McCarter, Helland, Twos will be your players for Rampage. The players for the Hurricanes will be Mo, Larry, Curly, Shemp, and Curly Joe. 17 minutes left here in Minnesota. McCarter takes the face-off. McCarter tries to win it. Chipped up in the air right in front of us. Oh, heads up, everybody. Are we okay?
I wasn't on my phone.
Oh, puck bounces out. Official goes down. You know what's great? His last name is Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Face-off won by Carolina. Back into the neutral zone. McCarter, good pressure. McCarter inside the circle, across shot. Good shot by Obo. Off the blocker, the goaltender for Carolina. 11 seconds left. Here comes Carolina. Colorado's got to hold on here. Back behind Kennedy. Carolina skates it. Top of the circle. Top of the circle. It's Brindamore. Brindamore. Always wanted to say that. Brindamore. Down to the lower circle. Teams to 5-on-4. Now back to the bottom of the circle. Skated up to the point. Back across top of the circle. Brindamore can't handle it. Excuse me, that's Nelson. And now a cross shot! Outside of the net for a minute. I thought that went in. 30 seconds remaining in the man advantage for Carolina. They hold the puck at the blue line. Back to the top of the circle. Shot! Ooh, man, through a lot of traffic. Goes wide. Nelson will collect it right in front of us. Now back to the point. Top of the circle. Brindamore. Brindamore makes a move. Brindamore, top of the circle. Brindamore overskates the puck. There was a chance for McCarter. He tried to take it away. Shot! Save! Loose puck. Kennedy on the rebound. Great save. Man, this is a good performance now. 10 seconds left. Colorado 10 seconds away from getting out of a 5-on-3 situation. 15:40 left. Sanborn goes over, gives Kennedy a little tap. Kopecky. McCarter. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Did they call a 5-minute?
Two independent penalties.
Shot! Loose puck. We were wrong. Not back to 5-on-4. Now it is. Shot! Goes wide. Blocker to side. Wide of the net. Here comes Carolina with 15:20 left. Colorado trailing 5-1. Carolina brings it into the corner. Top of the circle. Now up to the point. Still 5-on-4 shot. Blocked. Nice block in front by Kopecky. Kopecky puts his body in front again. It goes up into the netting. Still trying to understand what happened there. Was it a double minor? The call was not clear. It's a 5-on-4. I mean, if it was a 5-minute major, it should be on the board, but it's not. Carolina holds the puck in the Colorado zone. Colorado getting tired here. It's been a lot. Now, thrown out in front. Here's a chance for McCarter. McCarter makes a move. He's going to get it out. McCarter up along the boards. Tries to throw it forward for Marsh. Onside, McCarter chases his man in front of the Carolina net. Now along the boards, chipped up. Sanborn has a chance. Nice move by Carolina. Shot! Save! Kennedy! And a hard hit in the corner by Kopecky. Colorado clears the zone. Chased down by Marsh. Good no call. Carolina lost their skate. Marsh could have been called by a lesser referee. Now Obo overskates it. Full strength again. Here we go. Back to full strength. Somehow Colorado survived that, trailing 4 goals with 14:09 left. Now picked up and chipped out by Frazier. They hold, get back on sides. Carolina shot! Couldn't tell if Kennedy got a piece of that or went over. Back behind the net. Here comes Green. Green puts some pressure on. Now Frazier held in at the blue line. Man, Carolina is just so well coached. From the point, shot! Save! Kennedy loose puck in front, picked up by Carolina. Colorado back to even strength, can't get it out. Shot! Changes direction. Picked up in the corner again by Carolina. They can't get it out of the zone. Now it will leave. Colorado has to want to change. McCarter off, Soper on, but we need more than that. Pass forward. Chipped up. Casagrande dumps it deep. Got to get these guys off. Puck stays in the Carolina zone. Now back to neutral. Soper has it. Throws it back through the neutral zone. Regathered by Carolina. Picked off by York. Onside. York brings it in. Shot. Save. Good hard shot by Crichton. Tough angle, but he let it rip. Good save by the Carolina goaltender. Face-off will be to the right in the Carolina zone. 12:51 left. Colorado trailing by 4 here in the final game of the Tier 1 playoff. Finally, what looked like was going to be a face-off win by Schroeder actually gets drawn back by Carolina. Ooh, that came out and off. No call. Loose puck. And now we got a penalty going. And it looks like Marsh is down. It'll be a power play coming up for Colorado. I think it's a 2-minute minor, maybe for a high stick. So they're talking about it. If it was a shot to the head, we could see a 2 and 10 here. Let's see. It's a check to the head. It's a 2 and 10. Colorado will go on the power play. And the big guy for Carolina will sit for basically the rest of the game with 12:38 left. It'll be 10 minutes plus 2 for him, and then next stoppage. All right, great chance here for the Rampage, trailing 5-1. Schroeder will take the faceoff. Back along the boards. Now chipped out of the zone. Chased down by Greener. He's got to get on his horse. He does. Nice move by Green. Reverses direction. Throws it forward. Turned over. Picked up by Green again. Now up to Helen. Helen has a man to beat. Helen chips it forward. It'll go behind the Carolina goaltender. Schroeds has it. Schroeds throws it up for Greener. Greener, top of the circle. Across to the point. In. Great pass. Helen shot. Oh, what a pass by Frazier. Frazier threw that beautifully. I mean, that is like something we haven't seen till the second half of the season. Great improvement. Here comes Colorado again. Back behind the net. Wraparound goes wide. Held in careful here. Frazier holds it at the blue line. Frazier cross to the point. Now Helen. Helen back to Frazier. Goes under Frazier's stick. Oh, Frazier loses it. Helen has to regroup. Pressured by Carolina. Back across for Green. Goes under Green's stick. Now picked up by Helen. Now Green. Loose puck into the zone. Schroeder has it. Throws it across for Frazier. Frazier, sauce pass for Helen. No icing. Helen will chase it down. Good pressure by Helen. Loose puck inside the Carolina zone. Cody has it. Cody threw it forward for Spencer. It went under Spencer's stick. No shot. Wide of the net. Now into the corner. Oh, come on. Wow, they're going to call an elbow here. They're calling this one a little too tight. It's an elbow in Colorado. That'll even things up for 28 seconds. Face-off will go into the Rampage zone. It's an elbowing call for a 2-minute minor against Rampage. So 4-on-4 here for 28 seconds. And then it'll be a minute 32 power play for Carolina. Face off to the right of Kennedy. Thank you, AJ, and there's a goal. Right away, face off won by Carolina. Shot beats Kennedy over the blocker. So we'll make it 6-1 now with 11:02 left. Since the teams were even strength, nothing changes. It'll be 4-on-4 for 16 more seconds, and then Carolina will go onto the power play. Probably the worst case scenario, you could have loose puck out in front, rebound. Soper tried to bat it in. It's saved by the goaltender. 10:47 left. Face off to the right of the Carolina goaltender. Soper will take it. Tews is in the back along with Kopecky. Still got a 4-on-4 here since the teams were even strength. With the goal, there will be no penalty kill. Now pinned in the corner. Bodies everywhere. Carolina's going to come out with it. Here they come. Off the boards. Tews, nice play by Tews. Tewsy, very physical. Leaves it for Kopecky. Kopecky changes direction. Now a minute 20 on the power play for Carolina. 5-on-4. Out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Soper. Soper tries to break his man. He does. Soper shot! Off the glove of the goaltender. Oh, Soper, good play. Held in by Cooper. Now back to the neutral zone. Chipped up. Sanborn chips it into the neutral zone. 50 seconds left in the man advantage for Carolina. Right now, they're just looking to kill time on the clock with 9:50 left, third period, leading 6-1. Shot, glove, save, Kennedy. So a stoppage at 9:42 remaining, third period. Rampage trailing. 38 seconds in the man advantage. Face off taken by Carolina. Loose puck in front. Now Sanborn. Sanborn fires it up for Casa. Casa chips it out. Good play by Casa there. Now back behind Kennedy. Kennedy throws it along the boards. Good play. It's over there for Casa. And up to the blue line. Shot. Nope. Down to the top of the circle. Shot saved through traffic. Kennedy. And a rebound goal. Oh, man. That was a beautiful goal on the one-timer from Carolina. And that'll do it for the penalties. That'll wipe them off at 9:16 remaining. It's a power play goal for Carolina. So teams back to 5-on-5, 9:16 remaining. In case you're joining us late, Schumer carried off the ice in the second period, has not been back. Shot, save, Kennedy. It's a big loss for Colorado with the speed. Now into the corner. Out in front, loose puck picked up. York tries to get it out, gets it across for Soper. Soper has it. Soper has the man to beat. Soper tried to chuck it through, couldn't do it. Good play by Carolina. Now Soper. Soper throws it across for Frazier. Frazier dumps it deep. Got a penalty coming. It's going to go against Carolina for interference, I think. They should be calling Carolina on this. It's going to be a rough. Boy, that's a weird call. To me, if anything, it was interference, but they're going to go with a rough. So they are calling everything. You're right. While they're at it, can they call me a cab? 8:38 left. Third period. Face off in the Carolina zone. Schroeder will take it. Schroeder draws it forward. Now in front. Ooh, that was dangerous. Right in front of the Carolina crease. Tews has it in the corner. Tews will fight for it. Tews throws it up toward the blue line. Uh-oh. Here comes a turnover. Lucky they didn't get a penalty there for interference or holding. Kopecky goes back across for Tews. Tews tries to throw it forward. Dangerous. Almost picked off by Carolina. Now chipped ahead for Marsh. Dumped into the Carolina bench. And another stoppage. 8:04 remaining. Still a minute 26 left and the man advantage for Colorado. Carolina fully in control of this game, 7-1. Schroeder will take the face-off. Helen to his left. Good win by Schroeder. Thrown across the blue line by Frazier. Out. Picked up by Green. Green throws it through the neutral zone. Here comes Carolina the other way. Carolina wide. Green keeps his man outside. Good no call there. Pushed down by Frazier. Puck goes along the corner, up to the top of the circle to the blue line. Goes off a Schroeder's skate, wide of the net. Back behind the net for Greener. Greener chips it ahead. Nice play. Here's a chance, overskated for a minute by Marsh. Now Marsh beats his man. Marsh shot, goal! Oh, what a finish by Marsh! Oh, Blaine Marsh. Beautiful finish. Great play by Blaine. Beat his man. He should go home tonight smiling about that one. Helen to Marsh, but Marsh did all the heavy lifting there. Beat his man at the blue line, took it in, and a great finish. 7-2. It's a power play goal for Colorado at 7:27 remaining, third period. Face off to center ice. Loose puck dumped deep. Goes behind the net. Kennedy holds the puck, looks up, draws it back for Grimberg. Now taken away by Carolina. Carolina holds it at the blue line. Shot blocked. Shot! Paddled aside by Kennedy. Shot was blocked initially, then reshot. Now shot goes wide. Oh man, tipped in front. They still have the penalty on the board. Now back to the blue line. Held in by Dutton for Carolina. Back behind the net. Colorado trying to get it out. Cooper has it. Cooper whiffed on the puck. Now he turns around, tries to find it. Good job by Cooper. Fights his way out. Spencer comes and helps him out. Now Carolina back the other way. Nice defensive play by Sanborn. That's no icing. It went off the Carolina player all the way down. The goaltender will play it. 6:20 left. Colorado trailing by 5 late. Now Carolina with a head of steam. Carolina top of the circle. Across! Puck goes wide, and I think the net came off there. Let's see. Yes, it did. A lunging play to the right by Kennedy pulled the net off. Now Coach Cole wants a conversation with the referee. He wants to know how that net can come off so easily. I'm just kidding, he really didn't say that. But it would be funny if he did. Now Coach Cole is asking for 20 more minutes to be put on the clock. Don't think the officials are going to let that happen, but faceoff will stay in the Colorado zone with 6:11 left, trailing 7-2. Faceoff to the right of Kennedy. Conversation still going on. Now the official goes over, wants to talk to the scorekeeper. Not sure if it's a clock issue. Official talking to the scorekeeper while the other official talks to Cole. Meanwhile, the boys in blue regroup in front of the net. I'll tell you what we're doing. We're taking way too long for a game that started at 9 o'clock that's 5-goal lead with 6 minutes left. That's what we're doing. 10:20 here local time. The good news is everybody got a good sleep last night because we did not have an early game. .6:11 left. Officials are finally... Oh, nope, not ready to go. It's definitely a clock issue because the official just went over there and was punching something on the scoreboard. Now he goes back and talks to Coach Cole. The other official talks to the Carolina bench.
I wonder if it's a roster issue. Is it a roster
Yeah,
issue?
it could
Is there
be.
a kid on the ice that's not on the roster?
It could be. They may have looked at, that's a good call actually. They may have looked at somebody who had a game misconduct. Now Coach Cole is a little more aggravated. No, you can definitely hear him from here. Not happy, whatever it is. All right, here we go. We're finally ready to get underway. 7-2 Carolina, 6:11 left, third period.
Did they put the guy back in to have the 10-minute and leave the other guy?
They could have, yeah. Although it doesn't look like it, because that boy's a big guy. Oh man, loose puck in front. Craziness. Colorado lost track of that puck for a minute. There was a chance for Carolina, and now here they come again. Loose puck in front. Good play by Twos. Twos knocks it away. Now along the boards, just get it out. They do. Chased down by Cooper. Cooper, like a pit bull on a piece of meat, chases his man deep into the zone. Loose puck back up. Carolina onside. Inside the circle. Shot, save. Kennedy, good save there. Backhanded back in front of the net. Now back out to the neutral zone. Carolina. Here they come again. They dump it. No. Goes off the official. Picked up by Colorado. They tried to dump it deep. Went off the official. And now up along the boards. Chased down by Spencer. Oh, what a move by this Carolina player. Shot, save. Kennedy off the pads. Along the boards, the official again. Now back behind the net to the right of Kennedy. Into the corner. Now chipped up. Here's the chance for Casa. Casa tries to pass it ahead to Cooper. They're going to wave the icing. Cooper will chase it down. A missed pass there. Thrown ahead to Greener. Uh-oh. Greener lost it off his stick. It's a breakaway for Carolina. Shot, save. Kennedy. Woo! Now back behind Kennedy. Puck rifled along the boards. Held in by Carolina. Good play there. 4:25 left. McCarter will chip it out backhand. Back to center ice. Across for Carolina. Here they come again. It's like a hurricane in here. Kennedy plays the puck behind the net. Now Twos fights for it. Picked up by Soper. Soper chips it up out of the zone. Dumped back in and offside. That should be intentional offside if they're doing their job. And they're not. Clearly knew he was not going to make that play onside. Face-off will stay in the neutral. It's won again by Carolina. And back to Kennedy behind. Held along the boards. Now back the other way to Kennedy's left. Now the right. Grimberg puts some pressure on. Grimberg loses his man, but then picked up there by Soper. Soper. Uh-oh, loose puck in front. Good defensive play by Colorado. Shot by Carolina, not much on it. Now they got to get it out. They do. Here comes Creighton. Creighton York skates it over center ice. Throws it in deep. Good play because it was going to be offsides if he didn't. McCarter chases it down. Now back along the boards. Good read by Grimberg. Saw the man at the blue line and picked him up. Oh, what a play by Creighton. York with the back check. Great play. Fires it back the other way. Goes along the boards. Now Carolina settles it behind the net. Oh, this guy's got some hands. Sanborn puts the pressure on. Back behind the net. Carolina comes out with it. Carolina out in front. Picked off by Rampage. Shot! Gloved outside the net by Kennedy. Wrap around. Save! Oh, man. It looked like Kennedy might not get around, but he did. And now a little scrum in front of the net with 2:46 left. Kennedy skates the other way. Keeps his cool. Lets Obo deal with the situation, which is always a smart move. Obo will go off. Sanborn off. Soper off. Schroed's in to take the face off. There's the puck. One wide. Back to the point. Chipped ahead by Carolina. Now out for a minute by Kopecky, but Kopecky turns it back over. Oh, Schroeder gets knocked down. No call. Schroeder down. Now he gets up. So not used to seeing Schroeder with the blonde hair. Looks like every other player on the Rampage team. Now a Carolina player in the corner with 2:20 left. If you believe in miracles, we're going to need 5 goals here just to take it to overtime. Out in front! Shot! Save! Kennedy point blank in front of the crease, and he saves it again. And the whistle blows, and the puck flutters in after the whistle. So 2:06 left, stays 7-2. Whew. This game has a feeling like it could have been so much worse than 7-2. Somehow it's not. Face off to the right. Schroeder's going to take the face off. Wins it ahead. Now it's chipped into the Rampage bench out of the zone. They'll do it all over in the same spot. With a running clock now. No, now it stops. If it was a close game, we'd ask to have 5 seconds put back on, but we won't. Schroeder will take the face off. Schroeder draws it forward. Twos gets pulled down. Now across. Here's a chance for Helen. Helen tries to push it forward from Marsh. Gets picked off by Carolina. Good read. Now Kopecky comes back. Marsh tries to chip it in. Here comes Carolina the other way. This is dangerous. Somehow they're onside. And there we go. This is not good. Yeah, that player may have a broken wrist, man. I do not like seeing that at all. He got hit right at the blue line and went down immediately with 1:38 remaining. The Carolina player's down on his back, holding his wrist. Now the trainer comes out for Carolina. It was not pretty. Everybody's talking about it.
It was when Schroeder ran into him. Right
Still
here.
laying on his back at the blue line.
He just clipped him.
Now they're going to help him up. The whole team's coming in to help him up. Yeah, he's holding his wrist. That does not look good. Man, you just hope he's okay. He goes back to the bench with help. No, he's going to go off. It's not looking good. Head bent over. It looked bad when it happened. I think everybody who was watching thought the same thing. He's going to go into the locker room immediately. Just hope he's all right. Might impede his golf season. 1:38 remaining, 7-2 Carolina. Faceoff will stay inside the Rampage zone. It'll be to the right of Kennedy. Schroeder's in to take it. Two's to his right. Remember, Schumer's been off since the second period with an injury. We don't have any update on that yet. We've asked our reporter to tell us what's going on. Waiting to hear from the locker room. Now Kopecky hits his man. Carolina comes out with it behind the net. Carolina chips it nicely off the boards to the blue line. There it is, chipped out by Marshy. Marshy has a chance. It's a breakaway for Marshy for a moment. Marshy shot! No, he throws it back for Schroeder. Overskated. That was tough for Schroeder to handle. Here comes Carolina the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Smith brings it in across. Good defensive play there by Marsh. Got back. Marsh is all over the ice the last couple games. Back checking, forechecking. 52 seconds remaining. Rampage has it. Kopecky skates it, now chips it out. Carolina picks it up in the neutral. Here comes the real McCoy. Shot. Goes off of Kopecky's stick behind the net. Helen comes in with a hard hit. Schroeder tries to break it out. He does. I think it's going to be icing, and it will be. We'll take the icing the other way. So, to the left of Kennedy with 26.5 seconds left. 7-2 the score here in favor of Carolina. You might say they've been rocking like a hurricane. Back up to the point, shot! And a goal. Just to put a little salt in the wound of Rampage, Carolina scores from the point through a bunch of traffic. It's 8-2 with 21.4 seconds left in the third period. So we'll tick down the last few minutes of the competitive side of the Rampage season. Rampage 2011. Puck gets rimmed around behind the net. Kennedy there, leaves it back. Thrown forward, trying to break it out, turned over. Carolina has it, now it gets back out. That'll do it with 5 seconds left. Carolina just happy to skate it back into their zone. Really good job by Carolina. And that will put a wrap on the Colorado Rampage season. Final score 8-2. It's nice to see the hugs and the final game for the season, and that's awesome. I love that so much. Big hugs in front of the net, the whole team coming in after an 8-2 loss. Just a great moment. Colorado will go 0-5 with a few close games in the tournament. This was not one of them. Final score 8-2. And we will thank you all for joining us. And we will talk to you when we get home. Have a great night, everybody. Final score 8-2 here from the Ice Center in Blaine, Minnesota. Shout out to Brian Helen. We miss you. And we thank you for your service for marrying Jenny.
He might be asleep because he has a 6 a.m. meeting tomorrow.
He's awake.
Is he? He's texting you.
Yeah, he texted 11 minutes ago.
What did he say?
He said,